when I look into your eyes, my stomach fills with fireflies who flutter around and light up my soul. And whenever you talk, I see your voice start surrounding me in beauty I never thought I'd know. But every time I wake up from this dream, I see there's no room for me. Is it's not hard to see there's someone else in your eyes. I'm wondering what you are pondering about me, if you do it at all. Do you like my poetry, good looks or personality, mellifluous voice, musical? Or am I just another friend who would never be more than a bro? It's not too hard to know there's someone else in your eyes. I guess it's no surprise there's someone else in your eyes. Oh, we're good?
Oh, we're good.
I guess we're good.
No upbeat.
Glad you've been late. He was wonderful. He is, isn't he?
No problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for bearing with us. This is obviously a lot of impromptu stuff happening. But the actors are ready now, and we are ready. Again, we appreciate you being here. And I think that's all I need to say. I will tell you, if you do need to exit during the show, that exit will take you to a place where there's an overhang, so you won't be in the rain. If you step out that way, you will be in the rain. Of course, if you go this way, you'll be inside, but just watch out for actors and scenery and props and things that are there. And I'll just make sure everything's set. Yes, all right, so enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Back. But our friends this time, thank you all for coming to Tieline Theater's production of Twelfth Night.
Please take a moment now to silence your cell phones. But please feel free.
As you know, the show has been moved indoors due to inclement weather, which means there are a few safety concerns we need to address. There are emergency exits here and here. Please know that if you exit through those exits, you will not be able to come back in through them. So if you need to exit for personal reasons, the door through which you came in is the way you want to go. Also, there will be actors running behind you and around, so just be mindful.
Please feel free to leave your phones on silent if you'd like to take pictures.
And if you do take pictures, please feel free to post them online with the hashtag Tieline Theater.
Please help us keep this theater beautiful.
We will also be having swords, stage combat. Everything is safe. You are safe. We are safe.
Please recycle your programs after the show.
And as you saw at our box office, Shakespeare's fallen on some hard times, and though he be a scurvy knave, he is our friend. So if you are feeling generous, we do take donations to Free Will.
And thank you again for coming.
Okay.
And now, our cast of characters.
Orsino, Duke of Illyria. And Sir Toby Belch, uncle to Olivia.
Olivia, Countess of Illyria.
Viola of Messalene.
Sabastian, Viola's twin. And Mariah, handmaiden to Lady Olivia.
Malvolio, steward to Olivia. And Antonio, a sailor.
Feste, Olivia's jester.
Sir Andre Duchique, a foolish knight.
And the captain of a ship that sinks.
What country friend is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned, would think you, sir.
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
And so perchance may he be.
True, madam. And to comfort you with chance, assure yourself, after our ship did split, I saw your brother bind himself to a strong mast that lived upon the sea.
Mine own escape hath unfolded to my hope, whereto your speech serves for authority the like of him. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam. Well,
Who governs here?
Hugh Orsino,
Orsino! I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
and so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago he went from hence, I went from hence, and then 'twas fresh and murmured that he did seek the love of fair Olivia,
What's she?
a virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, and then leaving her in the protection of her brother, who shortly also died. For whose dear love, they say, she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I serve that lady!
That were hard to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit, no, not the duke's.
Captain, I prithee, conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I will serve this duke. You shall present me as a boy to him. What else may hap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
When my tongue blabs, then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. I thank thee. Lead me on.
Now, 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 now.
Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright.
Music be the food of love play.
You can fill me like you do, and fill my heart with love for only you.
Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die.
Only you alone can fill me like you do, and fill my heart with love for only you.
That strain again. It had a dying fall. Enough! No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, that instant was I transformed into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ever since pursue me.
So please, my lord, her handmaid returns this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample view, but like a cloistress she shall veiled walk, and water once a day her chamber round with eye-offending brine. All this to season a brother's dead love, which she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart and that fine frame to pay this debt of love but to a brother. Oh, how will she love when liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones, are all supplied and filled with one self-same king.
Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. I've been told by some people and they said take you back. Take me back.
What a plague needs my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I'm sure care is an enemy to life.
By my troth, Sir Toby, you must come in earlier at night. This drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight that you brought in here to be her wooer.
Who, Sir Andrew Aguecheek?
Aye, he.
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all these ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
By this hand, they are scoundrels and subtractors that say so of them. Where are they?
They that add, moreover, he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece, I will drink to her, so long as there's a passage in my throat and drink in all Illyria. Oh, shh! Here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Belch! How now, Sir Toby Belch!
Yes, sweet,
Sir Andrew! Oh.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost!
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Accost. I desire a better acquaintance.
My name is Moira, sir.
Good Mistress Mariah Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is, board her, front her, woo her, assail her.
By my troth, I would not undertake her in this company. Is that the meaning of accost?
Very well, gentlemen.
Fair lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Why, sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry, but you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, I pray you, bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. Well, what's your jest?
Hey, sir, I have them at my finger's end. Mary, now I let go your hand. I am barren.
Oh, knight! When did I see thee so put down?
Faith, I'll home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4-1 she'll none of me. The Duke himself hear hard by woos.
Oh, she will have none of the Duke. I have heard her swear it.
I'll stay a month longer. I am a fellow of the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, as knight?
As any man in Illyria.
What is thy excellence in a galliard, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
Ooh.
And I think I have the back trick simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Is this a world to hide virtues in? I did think, by the excellent constitution of thy leg, that it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and it doesn't differ well in a flame-colored stocking. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Let me see the caper. Higher! Excellent! Cesario! Oh, I have shared with thee but all. Therefore, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her gates and tell them there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
Sure, my lord. If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passions of my desires. They will address it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. For they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth than Rubia's. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative a woman's part.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet barful strife. Whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
No, peace, you rogue. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make your excuse wisely, you are best.
Wit, and to be thy will, put me into good fooling. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Do you not hear, fellow? Take away the lady.
Go to! You are a dry fool. I'll know more of you.
Misprision in the highest degree. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Could you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Well, sir, for want of other idleness, abide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. Unless you laugh or minister occasion to him, he is gagged.
You are sick with self-love, Malvolio, and do taste with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool.
Now, Mercury bless thee, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Duke Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. 'Tis a fair young man.
Which of my people holds him in delay?
Sir Toby.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madmen. Go to, Malvolio. If this be a suit from the Duke, I'm sick or not at home. What will you to dismiss it? Do you see now how your fooling grows old and people dislike it?
Thou hast spoken for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool, whose skull Jove cram with brains.
Oh, by mine honor, half drunk. What's he at the gate, uncle?
There's a gentleman here. Plague of this pickle herring. How now, sot?
Say, Toby.
Uncle! Oh, how came thee so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? I defy lechery. Oh, there's one at the gate.
I marry, what is he?
Let him be the devil. I care not.
Go, look after him.
He is but mad yet, Madonna, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you.
Tell him he will not speak with me.
Has been told so. And he says he shall stand at your door as a sheriff's post, but he will speak with you.
What manner of man is he?
A very ill manner.
Of what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, nor young enough for a boy.
Let him approach. Give me my veil. We will once more hear the Duke Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me. I will answer for her. Your will?
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides being excellently well penned, I've taken great pains to con it.
Whence came you, fool?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my heart.
Are you a comedian?
No, but I swear I'm not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
I am.
Then I will on with my speech in your praise and show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important in it. I'll forgive you the praise.
Alas, I've taken great pains to study it. It is poetical.
It is the more like to be feigned. I heard you were saucy at my gates.
The rudeness that hath appeared in me I've learned by my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any other's, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, your text.
Most sweet lady,
A comforting doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom?
In the first of his heart.
Oh, I have read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Do you have commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir. Is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. 'Twill endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent. Lady, you be the cruelest she alive if you will lead these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out divers schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried as item, 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lids on them. 1 chin, 1 neck, and so forth. Were you sent hither to appraise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense, though you be named the nonpareil of beauty.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contented love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to the reverberate hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air to cry out, Olivia! Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortune, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless, perchance, you come again to tell me how he takes it? Very well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I am no feed post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. And love make his heart as flint, that you shall love, and in your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy face, thy lips, thy limbs, action and spirit do give thee fivefold blazon. Not so fast. Soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly can one catch the plague? Methinks I see this youth's perfections creeping in at mine eyes with an invisible and subtle stealth. Well, Let it be. How now, Malvolio? Malvolio!
Here, madam, at your service.
Chase after that same peevish messenger. He did leave this ring behind him, would I or no. Tell him I'll none of it. And desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes, but if that youth should come again, I'll give him reason for it. Hide thee, Malvolio.
Madam, I go.
Oh, I know not what. Fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force. Ourselves we do not owe. But what is decreed must be. And be this so.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace I've since arrived but hither.
She returns this ring to you. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, I'll none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it to her. It is her will it be so returned.
She left no ring with her. I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts distractedly. None of my lord's ring. Why, he sent her none. She loves me. Sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. I am the man, and if it be so, as 'tis, poor lady, she were better love a dream. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love, and as I am woman, now alas the day. What thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? O time! Thou must untangle this, not I. 'Tis too hard a knot for me to untie.
Will you stay no longer or let me go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me, therefore I shall crave of you your leave, that I may bear my evils alone.
Let me yet know of you whether you are bound.
No! Sooth, sir. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sabastian. My father is that Sabastian of Messalene. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in an hour. Would we so had ended? But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir. Many accounted beautiful. She bore a mind that envy could not but call fair.
Pardon me, sir. Your bad entertainment.
Good Antonio, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
Desire it not. I am bound to the Duke Orsino's court. Farewell.
I have many enemies in Orsino's court. Else would I very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Cowboy. On steel siren, I'm Bonnie. Dead or alive, I'm Bonnie. Bonnie, dead or alive.
Does not our life consist of the 4 elements?
Hey, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Therefore let us eat and drink. Moira, I say, a stoup of wine!
It's a golden faith.
Welcome, dear heart. Now, here's a 6pence. Let us have a song.
Here's a tester of me too.
Would you like a love song or a song of good life?
A love song. A love song?
I care not for good life.
Mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journey's ending, lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent, good faith.
Good. Good.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Oh, present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's a stuff will not endure. Youth's a stuff will not endure.
A mellifluous voice, as I am true tonight.
Oh, but shall we rouse the night owl with such a catch? Shall we do that?
And you love me. Do it. Let our catch be hold thy peace, thou knave. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave, knight? I would be constrained to call thee knave, knight.
It's not the first time I've been constrained one to call me knave. Begin, fool. It begins, hold thy peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Good in faith. Come, begin.
Hold thy peace, thou knave!
Thou knave!
Hold thy peace, thou knave!
Thou knave!
Hold thy peace, thou knave!
Thou knave!
What the pepperoni do you keep here? If my lady have not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of the same blood? There was a man in Babylon.
For the love of God, peace! My master, are you mad? Make ye an alehouse of my lady's house? Have you no respect of place, persons, nor time in you?
We did keep time in our catches.
Neck up!
Sir Toby, I must be round with you. My lady bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is not allied with your disorders. If you did separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you take leave of her, she is very willing to bid thee farewell.
Farewell, dear hearts, and some must needs a big
Good Sir Toby!
His eyes do show his days are nearly done.
Is it so?
But I will never die. Sir Toby, there you lie. This is much credit to you. Art thou more than a Stuart? Dost thou think, because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?
Yes, by St. Anne, and ginger shall be hot in the mouth too.
Thou art in the right. A sloop of wine, Moira!
Mistress Moira, if you prize my lady's favor, you would not make occasion for this uncivil rule. She shall hear of it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
I must be round with you.
To a good deed, as to challenge him to field, and then to break arms with him, and make a fool of him.
Tonight!
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Dukes was today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a nay-word and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed.
Possess us. Possess us.
Marry, sir, he is an affectioned ass, and persuades himself he is so crammed with excellencies that all that look on him love him. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work. I can write very like my lady, your niece. On a forgotten matter we can hardly make distinction of our hands.
Oh, she will think by the letters that thou drop that they are from my niece and that she is in love with him.
It will be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I will place the two of you, and let the fool make a third, where he shall find the letter. Observe his construction of it. For tonight, to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle, true bred and loyal. And one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once, too.
Oh, come. I'll go burn some sack. It's much too late to go to bed now. Come nights. Come nights.
I could not stay behind you. Not all for love to see you, but dread of what might befall your travels in these parts, which, to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and inhospitable.
My kind Antonio, I can no other answer make but thanks. And thanks. And ever thanks. What's to do? I'm not wearying, 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the things of fame that do renown the city.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once in a sea fight against the Duke's galleys, I did some service of such note indeed that were I taken here, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Hold, sir. Here is my purse. In the south suburb at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will wait there while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town.
Why your purse?
Well, haply your eye might light upon some toy that you would so desire to purchase. And your stores, I think, are not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
Get me some music.
Oh. Bum,
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
But that piece of song we heard last night, we thought it did relieve my passion much.
He is not here, so please your lordship that should sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord. He is about the house.
Seek him out and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou dost love, in the sweet pangs of it remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstayed and skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly. My life on it. Young though thou art, thine eye hath fallen upon some favor that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion.
She is not worth thee, then. What years in faith?
Now your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven! So wears she to him. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, sooner lost and worn than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold the bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed doth fall that very hour.
And so they are. Oh, that they are so. To die when they to perfection grow.
Come, fellow, that song we had last night.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress be laid. Fly away, breath. I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white stuck all with you. Oh, prepare it. My part of death, no one so true did share it. Not a flower sweet, on my burnt passion be thrown. Not a friend grieves. My poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. Thousand sighs to save, lay me aware. Sad true lover, never find my grave to weep there.
Here's for thy pains.
Oh, no pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I will pay thy pleasure then.
Now the melancholy God protect thee. And the tailor make thy clothes of changeable taffeta. For thy mind is a very opal. I would have men of such constancy put to sea, so that their business may be everything, and their intent everywhere. For that's it that always makes a good voyage of nothing. Farewell.
Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty.
But if she cannot love you, sir?
Cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say some lady, as perhaps there is, had for your love a great a pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman sighted by the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Make no compare between the love that I bear Olivia and that a woman can bear me.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man. As it might be, perhaps were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's her history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment like a worm in the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought with a green and yellow melancholy sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love, indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows and little in our love.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house, and all the brothers too. Yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Tell her my love can hold no place, bide no delay. Yes.
Oh, knock, knock. No, who's there?
Hey! Malvolio is coming down this walk. Hide and observe him for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Hide. Hide! In the name of jesting! Lie down there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Moira once did tell me that she did affect me. And I did hear her come thus near, saying, should she fancy, it should be one of my complexion. To be Count Malvolio.
Rogue!
Peace. There is occasion for it. The lady of the straight married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state, calling my officers about me, in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping. And to the humor of the state, after a demure travel of regard, telling them, I know my place as I should, so they should do theirs. To ask for my kinsman Toby. 7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me. I extend my hand thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control.
And does not Toby take thee a blow to the lips then?
Saying, Cousin Toby, fortune having cast me on thy niece, gives me this prerogative of speech. You must amend your drunkenness. Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I for a minute you call me fool.
What employment have we here? By my life, this is my lady's hand. To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases and the impression of her seal. To whom should this be?
This wins him liver and all.
Job knows I love, but who? Lips do not move. No man must know. No man must know. If this should be thee, Malvolio, I may command where I adore. But silence, like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
Excellent wench, I say.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. I may command where I adore. She may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. This is evident in any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. And the end. What could this alphabetical position portend? If I could make this resemble something in me, softly. M-O-A-I-M. Malvolio, M. Why, that begins my name. Yet there is no consonancy in the sequel. Yet, if we were to crush it a little, it should bow to me, for all of these letters are in my name. Soft. It follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Be opposite of the kinsman. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings. Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate, unhappy. Daylight discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point device the very man. Why, everything excites to this. My lady loves me. Jove and my stars be praised! Oh, here follows postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee for this. I will smile. I will do everything that thou hast asked me.
I would not give my part in this sport for a pension of thousands.
Oh, I could marry Moira for this device.
Oh, I do.
Oh, why, she hath put him in such a dream that when the very image of it leaves him, he must run mad.
Save thee, friends. Is thy lady within?
Ooh. My lady is within, sir. I shall instruct to them whence you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my welcome.
Do we vas gare, monsieur?
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur?
Will you, encounter the house? My niece is desirous that thou shalt enter. Taste your legs, gentlemen. Put them into motion.
Then I answer with gate and entrance. But we are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
Rain odors?
My matter hath no voice but to your most pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Odors, pregnant and vouchsafed. Look at them all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Take my hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant. 'Twas never merry world since lowly feigning was called compliment. You are servant to the Duke Orsino, youth.
Good madam, I come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Leave, I pray you. I bade you never speak of him again. But when you undertake another suit, I would rather hear you solicit that than music from the sphere.
Dear lady,
Give me leave! I beseech you. I did send, after your last enchantment here, a ring in chase of you. What might you think? To one of your receiving enough is shown, so let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, 'tis not. For 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
And then methinks 'tis time to smile again. Do not be afraid, good youth, I will not have you. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho.
Oh, stay! Cesario, by all the roses of the spring, by manhood, honor, truth, everything, I love thee so that maugre all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passions hide.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have but one heart, one bosom, and one truth that no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so, adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps mayest move that heart which now abhors to like his love.
No face, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Well, thy reason, give thy reason.
Mary, I saw your niece do more favors to the Duke's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me.
Well, did she see thee there the while? Tell me that, old boy.
As plain as I see you now.
This was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Like what you made an ass of me.
I shall prove it too, sir. She did show favors to the youth in your sight, only to awake your dormless valor, to put fire in your heart, and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent jests, fire new from the mint, you should have banged the youth into dumbness. This was looked for by your hand, and this was balked. You are now sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you shall hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's beard. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt of valor.
Ah! Challenge me to count you to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece will take note of it. And be assured that there's no love broker in the world more praise and man's commendation than shows of valor.
Well, neither can bear me challenge to him.
Write it in a martial hand. Taunt him with the license of ink. Go! About it!
We shall have a rare letter from him. But you'll not deliver it?
Never trust me then. But stir the youth on to an answer.
If you desire to laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yond gull Malvolio, he's in yellow stockings. He doth obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him.
Come, bring us where he is!
I've sent after him, and he says he'll come. Oh, how shall I feast him? What bestow of him? I speak too loud. Where's Malvolio? He is sad and civil and suits well a servant of my fortunes. Where's Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. Sure, the man is possessed.
Why? What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Sure, the man is tainted in his wits.
Bring him hither. I am as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady. Ho ho.
Why, how dost thou, man? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, but yellow in my leg. It has come into his hand, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Oh! Get thee to bed, Malvolio.
To bed?
Oh!
Aye, sweetheart, and I'll come
God
to thee.
comfort thee! Why dost thou smile and kiss thy hand so oft?
Be not afraid of greatness, was well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve
What
greatness,
sayest thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon them.
Heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stockings.
Oh, thy yellow stockings.
Go to, thou art made, if thou desirest to be so.
Am I made?
If not, let me see thee a servant. Still.
Oh! This is very midsummer madness!
Madam, the young gentleman of the Duke Orsino's is returned. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Moira, look after this fellow. Oh, where's my cousin Toby? Have some of my people take special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for half my dowry.
Oh, no worse man than Sir Toby to look after me. This concurs with the letter. She sent him on purpose that I may appear surly to him. I have limed her, and when she went now, let this fellow be looked to. Not Malvolio, not after my degree, but fellow. Everything adheres together. Nothing can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes.
Where is he, in the name of sanctity? If he be possessed by all the devils in hell, yet I'll speak to him.
Here he is! How is it with you, sir?
Go off, I discard you.
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him! Good Sir Toby, my lady prays you have a care of him.
We must deal gently with him. How do you, Malvolio? How is't with you? White men, defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Look you, and you speak ill of the devil. How he takes to that heart. Pray God he not be bewitched. My lady would not lose him for more than I'll say.
How now, mistress?
Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
Wingardium Leviosa.
My prayers makes... Go hang yourselves all. You are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Oh, it's possible! If this were played upon a stage, now I could condemn it as improbable fiction.
Oh, his very genius hath taken infection of the device, man. Come, let us have him in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the opinion that he is mad.
Here's the challenge. Read it.
Youth, whosoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Thou comest to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief, and to exceeding good sense, less.
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain. Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguchic. I will give it him.
You may have verification for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Oh, good Sir Andrew, scout me him like a bum bailey. And as soon as thou seest him, draw. And as thou draw, swear horrible.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
This letter will breed no terror in the youth. He will find it comes from a clodpole. I will deliver this challenge by word of mouth. Stir Sir Andrew Aguchic to a notable report of valor, and fright the youth into a most daunting opinion of his strength, skill, fury, and impetuosity.
Here! Wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Oh, and I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What will you ask of me that I'll deny?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
How, with my honor, can I give him that which I have already given to you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. A fiend like you could bear my soul to hell.
Gentlemen, God save thee!
And you, sir.
Of what defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Oh, thy interceptor. And of what nature of the wrongs that thou hast done him, I know not, but thy interceptor, full of defiance, bloody as the hunter. Oh, he awaits thee at the orchard's end. So be swift in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me.
You will find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, betake thee to thy guard. For thy opposite has in him what strength, fury, wrath, and skill can furnish man withal.
Pray, sir, what man is he?
He is a knight, a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3.
I am no fighter. I beseech you, do me this courteous office to know of the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Signor Feste, stand you by this gentleman till I make my return.
I beseech you, what manner of man is this knight?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could have possibly found in any part of Olivia.
He's a very devil. I have not seen such a virago. Why, they say he hath been fencer to the Shah of Persia.
Pass on it! I'll not meddle with him!
Oh, nay, he'll not be pacified now. A Feste can scarce hold him yonder.
Click on it! Let him let matter slip, and I'll give him my horse!
I will make the motion. Oh, gentlemen, there is no remedy. He will fight with you for oath's sake.
Pray God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them just how much I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Oh, good Sir Andrew, there is no remedy. He will, for honor's sake, have one bout with thee.
If this young gentleman had, take the fault on me. If you offend him, I for him defy you.
You, sir, why, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love there's yet do more. You have heard him brag, to you he will.
Nay, if you be an undertaker, then I am for you.
Hold, Sir Toby, here comes the officer.
Pray, sir, put your sword up if you please.
Very will I, sir. And for that I promise you, I'll be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
Antonio! I arrest thee at the suit of Duke Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
Nay, sir, I know your favor well, but now you have no sea cap on your head.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? For the fair kindness you have shown me here, I'll lend you something. Hold, here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Must I upbraid you of those kindnesses I've done for you?
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
Come, sir. Let me speak a little. This youth you see here I did snatch one half out of the jaws of death. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are empty trumps or flourished by the devil.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly. So he believes himself, so do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh prove true, that I, dear brother, be now ta'en for you.
Why, this is a very dishonest paltry boy. More a coward than a hare. Why, he doth show his dishonesty by leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him.
A coward, a most devout coward, religious in it.
Slid! I'll after him again and beat him!
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you! Why, there's for you!
There.
Come, sir, hold!
Nay! Let him alone! I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in the area. So I struck him first, but it's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand! What? What? Nay, Then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Hold, Toby! On thy life I charge thee, hold!
Madam!
Will it be ever thus? Ungracious wretch, out of my sight! Dear Cesario, be not offended. Ruth, be gone! Gentle friend, go with me to my house, and hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up. That thou mayest smile by this. Do not deny.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. Oh, if it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, prithee. Would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Then say so, and so be.
Our love is like New England weather, rainy days and sun together, cool at night and hot whenever it feels right.
Oh, this is the air. That is the glorious sun. Though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. And yet, this accident and flood of fortune doth so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am persuaded to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. But if 'twere so, she could not command her house, sway her followers, as I perceive she does. Over here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and this holy man to the chantry by, and there before him plight me the full assurance of your faith. What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Lead the way, good father, and heaven so shine that may fairly note this act of mine.
I know thee well, good fellow. How dost thou?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
The contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir. My friends do praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass. So that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends, I am abused. Why then, the worse for my friends and the better for my foes.
Why, this is excellent.
No, by my troth, sir, no. Though it please you to be one of my friends.
Well, thou shalt not be the worst for me. There's gold. If you will go in and tell your lady that I am here to speak with her, and return with her anon, it may wake my bounty further.
Ooh, marry, sir, a lullaby to your bounty till I come again. Oh, I shall awake it anon.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth.
What would my lord? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam,
Gracious Olivia!
What say you, Cesario?
my lord would speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
To what? Perverseness? You uncivil lady! My soul the faithfulest offerings breathed out than ever devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what please my lord that shall become him.
Why should I not with savage jealousy kill what I love? But hear me this. Since thou to non-regardance cast my fate, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. Come, boy, with me.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love.
Ay me! How I am beguiled! Who does beguile you? Hast thou forgot thyself? Has it been so long? Fetch forth the Holy Father!
Come away!
Cesario! Husband! Stay.
Husband.
I, husband!
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not I! Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and myself.
A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed with the mutual joinder of your hands, sealed in my station by my testimony.
Oh, thou dissembling cub, farewell and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do have you not swear. Have little faith, though thou hast so much fear.
Oh, for the love of God, your help.
Sir Andrew, who hath done this?
The Duke's gentleman, one Cesario. He's a very deadly coordinate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be hurt, you have hurt me.
Oh, get him to bed and have his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt Sir Andrew. You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive I have offended you. Pardon me, sweet one.
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What name, what countryman?
Of Messaline. A Sabastian was my father. Such a Sabastian was my brother too. So when he suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman, as the rest goes even? Should my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died he that day
That
with
day that made my sister 13 years. So comes it, lady. You have been mistook. But nature, to her bias, drew in that. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, then I shall have a share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast told me 1,000 times that thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings will I overswear.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did first bring me on shore hath my maiden's garments. Upon some action he is now in durance at Malvolio's suit.
Oh, he shall release him. Fetch Malvolio hither. I mean. Now I am remembered, they say poor gentleman is much distract. Oh, how does he?
Truly, madam, he holds Beelzebub at the stave's end as well as any man in his case may do. But he has here writ a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
Ah, look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
No! Art thou mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness.
I prithee, read it in thy right wits.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance that I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right, or you much shame. The madly used Malvolio.
Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
This savors not much of distraction.
Fetch him hither. My lord, so please you to think me as well a sister as a wife. One day shall make alliance of us all. So please you, here at my house and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to accept your offer. Give me your hand. Your master quits you, and for your service done him so much against the metal of thy sex, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from henceforth be your master's mistress.
Sister, you are she. Oh. How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is in your... Well? Grant it then, and tell me why you have given me such clear light of favor. Bid me come smiling to you, to put on yellow stockings, to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and, acting with an obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned and made the most notorious get and gull that e'er invention played on? Tell me why!
Malvolio, this is not my writing. But out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I am remembered me, 'twas she first told me thou was mad. Poor fool. How they have baffled thee!
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. But, do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And, you smile not, he's gagged. And now the whirly gig of time brings in his revenges.
I will be revenged on the whole pack of you.
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. When that is done, and golden time convents, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from this place. Come, Cesario. For so you shall be while you are a man. But when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancies, queen.
When that I was, and a little tiny boy, with a hey-oh, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves, men shot their gate, for the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to my last wife, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never
strive to please you every day. And we'll strive to please you every day. A great while ago, the world begun with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain. But that's all one, our play